So I'm pretty much riding around or whatever. I don't even know how to feel. I lost my uncle this morning. My uncle is my mother's older brother. Not oldest, her older brother. They were really close. And we all fish, thanks to my Uncle Herbert, the first one in the family with a boat. Turned me on to boating and being on the water and jet skiing and Mountain Dews. And I wake up to a phone call that he had coded. He was dealing with leukemia. And now I got somebody I loved and cared about that stepped up to the plate when my father died and was a father to me. He biologically my uncle, but our relationship was father and son. Even the first boat that I was able to buy, it was in his name because I didn't have good credit. So he signed for it and got it, and then he went and picked it up, took the manual, went through the manual, and took me out to the lake and showed me how to operate my first boat as a grown man. So I could take my kids to the lake. And he passed away this morning. All the videos, I go to his house, I cut his grass for him. I always fertilize his yard with the Scott's weed and feed, and made sure he was straight and had everything that he needed. And I just absolutely loved him. And I think sometimes, man, when you get a certain age and God just kind of, you know, give you a little bit of wisdom and a little bit of strength, you just kind of built for stuff like this. And you just got to take it, you got to deal with it, cry later when it hits you. But you got to make sure all the women in the family straight, everybody that's been affected by his death, that they're not hurting, and or they're hurting anyway, but you got to build up the women and men in the family that's affected by his death, because it's really sad and hurtful. So I don't care how much money you make or how successful you are, how many TV shows you have. You got to deal with death on whatever side you got to deal with it. Either you got to deal with it in terms of it being you, or you got to bury somebody. But either way, it's coming. It's coming. But one of the things about death that really gives me strength is that, you know, my uncle had a mother and a father that he loved and missed, and my uncle had grandparents. And either he be with them or stay down on this earth and continue to suffer dealing with leukemia and other health issues. And, you know, thank God to be able to have an uncle like that was a father figure to you. God always provide and give you everything that you need. God is an awesome provider. And when I didn't have a father, he provided him, took me to air shows, got me interested in airplanes, and I was able to take him and fly him in a plane that he introduced me to flying and the joy of, you know, and he sat in the cockpit for the first time. You know, we was flying back from a part of Alabama. I had a comedy show where we rented a plane and flew down there the day of my grandmother's funeral. I said, hey, I got a show tonight. Repass, or let's get on the plane and go and live life and have a good time. He said, let's go have a good time. And I flew and performed in the same suit that I buried my grandmother in. And I had my Uncle Herbert with me. And after I got off stage, we flew back. And so he passed away this morning, and it's just been a crazy day. So this week, I have an uncle and a nephew, and that's what life, that's the hand I'm dealt, and I just got to deal with it. Make sure I get the therapy that I need if I start to feel like really, really, really affected by this. And it's what it is. 2 people died. Don't mean that your curse is just a coincidence. It's a cycle of life. But there are some deaths that did not have to be. So I hope everybody having a blessed day. Got to sit somewhere and close my eyes or whatever. This has totally drained me. So just never know what folks are going through. Hope y'all have a blessed day.